Alright, so this is just going to be a video. Um, this is Remembering Legion Remix because it ends in about 8 hours. Um, this thing was fun as hell. Um, I'm going to try to solo all the mythic bosses except Aeonar. Aeonar is possible, takes way too long, and is like really hard to like get to the monsters in time. So we're gonna skip Aeonar. It's the only boss that we're gonna skip. I'm gonna try to do Trial of Valor. I don't know if the first boss is possible because you gotta separate the two guys, but I think I can kill him fast enough. It's not gonna matter. Um, we'll talk about it after the runs. Actually, I just thought about it. We do have to skip a Coven of Shigar too, because I cannot separate them. Um, I soloed it once. Took like 4 hours. Basically, this guy, if you kill him too fast, like I kind of did, you have to sit through this phase. He's just got these big stupid guns on his shoulders. You're supposed to kill, but if you DPS him past that point, he makes you do the mechanic. Basically, you just gotta wait for the dogs. I don't know why they're not always down here, but they're just not. The dogs, it's just easy if you just kill them together.
It is too far away. I need I'm out of range. It is too far away.
This, in my opinion, is one of the worst sets of trash in the whole game because these portals like shouldn't be part of the trash, but they are.
I need It is too far away. I need I don't have a heart. I'm out of range. It is too far away. I'm out of range. I need I can't attack that target. It is too far away.
Lots of fun runs happen in Legion Remix. Sad because out of all the phases, the Antorus phase was kind of like, I don't know if people got burnt out or what, but this raid wasn't bad. I just remember a lot of people like they increased the gear from 740 to 779, and people were like, oh, so they want me to just like ran Antorus like 4 more times, cap out my gear real quick, and that's fine.
I need
Um, I just wish they would have, the people who sat at 740 for like weeks and weeks and weeks, they should have just got an upgrade token. If you played in a group, you would never ever see this guy. Boss would have been dead 2 minutes ago. Here's a little demon hunter trick you could do during this. Could die on purpose to end up back here quickly. The thing about dying purposely is you gotta if you're soloing, you gotta re-put on all your scrolls. Which at this end of this thing, we have so many it doesn't even matter.
Familiar voice calling. Just fought my way inside this accursed.
Champions,
I
hear
need
me.
to get closer.
The Legion has breached my sanctuary, and my defenses will soon be overrun. Stand with me now,
I'm out of range.
lest Sargeras claim his
I
pride.
cannot attack that. I need to get closer.
It's here now. Life. This portal leads to us and witness the door on.
A world of infernal and scorched gold.
Strike them down! Gaze upon grandeur. A landscape of festering pools and skittering death. Witness the fate of all who oppose us. From which none escape. Witness the power to destroy worlds.
Boss is easy as long as you get out of the black. Pretty solo, pretty doable. Again, we're skipping Ionar. The boss has too many. You can solo it. It just takes really a lot of your like self coordination and knowing where they're coming from. And you have to do it like not perfectly but close. Next boss we're coming up on, the bridge guy, is probably the hardest to solo. That's actually possible.
You'll go no further, mortal scarheads will adorn my trophy room.
This is why it's so incredibly hard to solo, because this bridge is actually very hard to get across without taking a bunch of damage. I might just die here, I don't know. We'll see. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna die here.
Easiest money I ever made.
He's you just gotta do the bridge mechanic. Um,
I'm out of range.
Few of your parts as a trophy belt.
It is too far away. I need to get closer. It is too far away. I'm out of range.
You've gotta be faster than that, mortals.
I'm out of range. It is too far away. I'm out of range.
Got nowhere to
I
run.
need to get closer. I'm out of range. It is too far.
Corpse to collect the bounty. A few pieces will do.
I need to get closer. It is too far away. I need to get
Fight,
closer.
the higher the bounty.
yeah, I'm not quite sure why you get stunned when you use your abilities to get across.
I'm out of range.
this boss.
I cannot use that item yet.
Your bones will be my biggest payday. Time for a little carnage.
I'm out of range. I need that close.
Got nowhere to run. You're not gonna make it out of this alive.
I'm out of range.
Seems my employer overestimated your threat. But who am I to question a payday?
It's still recharging. It's not ready yet.
This is what I'm talking about. You just get blasted into the traps.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
You've gotta be faster than that, mortals.
Too far away. I need to get closer.
Seems my employer overestimated your threat.
Hmm.
But who am I to question a payday?
Well, this is new. Alright, I'm gonna try it one more time, and if I can't get it, I will skip this boss because I want to get to the rest of the raids.
It's still recharging. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
The more you fight, the higher the bounty.
It is too far away. I'm out of range. It is too far away. I need to get closer. It is too far away.
Easiest money I ever made.
Alright, I'm skipping it. It's ridiculous. You just get knocked everywhere. I'll show you how much easier the other bosses are.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I don't have a target. It is too far.
I will show you torment! Damnable witches! Pain embrace you!
I need to get closer.
You're suffering!
His fate was ours to decide. You will pay for your insolence, mortals.
This boss here is technically possible, but I am skipping it because it takes about 4 hours. You can DPS the 99% shield. I've done it, but I'm skipping it because it's like a 4-hour fight with the shield on.
I'm out of range.
Where it's like stay in range. All the guys standing around actually don't ever do enough damage to kill you.
I need
You leech back more than they could ever do damage to you.
to target something first.
Even through like I think they have a soften range, and even through that you heal back more than it deals.
I'm out of range.
That shit ran away.
essence is free, he can stand beside his brethren once more.
I cannot use that item yet. It's not ready yet.
Boss here. Soloing it actually becomes a DPS race because
Command your doom!
when he turns red, you cannot let the red fill up the whole room.
Our champion go! Let the fury of the sea wash away this corruption! Agramar, lend these mortals your strength, brother!
I don't have a heart.
Only pain! Time answers to me, Unmaker! The one force that can bind your relentless fury!
Normally in raid groups, you'd never see this phase. You kill him in his blue phase so fast. I like when you solo it though. You have to actually do the phase, and it looks cool.
No! After all we have endured, it must not end this way!
Hope is not lost, High Father. The spark of life still flickers within these mortals. Arise, champions! Fight to save your world!
This part here, you want to let this cast go as long as you can without interrupting it. 3 damage. It kills you instantly if it gets off, so you have to interrupt it. And right here's where you pretty much have to win, because if this thing goes off, you die. It didn't even get to like half. So yeah, that's in Taurus. I'm not doing Soul Hunter. I could, but like I showed you, it's ridiculous. Um, Next rate back progression would be. Now, Tomb lore-wise is one of my favorite raids ever they've ever did. Issue being is the actual gameplay of Tomb is not that great.
It's still recharging.
Quickly! Bolster our ranks! We must push through! Leave none
I need
standing.
to get closer.
We fail here, Azeroth.
I'm out of range.
Yes!
It is too far away. I need to get closer. I need to target something first. It is too far away. I don't have a fault.
The echo of the Guardian Egwin appears, just as she did in the cathedral.
I sealed each. I need to.
My protective wards now bar your way.
I'm out of range.
When this first came out, these guys were really hard because if this bar fills up, you can no longer hit them. But now, they're very easy.
Then we have no time to lose. Heroes, the paths are open. Use the pillars of creation to bypass Egwin's wards before the Legion claims the Avatar.
Almost every week, I've tried to skip these Murlocs, and I don't think it's possible. I think they have some kind of trigger there.
It is too far away.
This is another boss that used to do mechanics, but you can kill her quick enough to where she doesn't. Yeah, that's an upgrade. Basically, in the remix, you just wanted speed mastery so you can go fast.
I need to get closer. I'm out of room. It is too far away. I need to get closer. I need to target something first. It is too far away.
I claim first blood, sisters.
Goddess, guide your hand. You are ever impetuous, Hesperian. No more dawdling, Hesperian. Victory shall be mine. The keenest cut. I will dismiss these heretics today. Illumined light reaches its zenith.
I need to target something.
Another boss that doesn't do anything anymore. I don't think can hurt you.
We failed. The goddess.
No. I should have.
Well, I showed you what happens if you step in the purple. You stun for like 20 seconds.
Forgive us.
There's a lot of shenanigans with this traps going on. During the Tomb weeks, it was funny. Here's one of the rooms. Well, actually, this Ray's here, so I'm gonna kill him. I was gonna say, this is one of the rooms I'm glad I picked Night Elf. You can run through and shadow meld, and everything just resets. Everything's gonna reset anyway because I get phased.
I don't have a target.
I don't really like doing any of that trash anyway. Boss is very easy too. I don't know what the mechanics are. There's a bug that Last Day of Remix. You will jump off this platform sometimes and be stuck in combat for like 2 minutes. So, what can I do in the 2 minutes? I can show off my gear, I guess. I went down the fell tree. This is the best tree that in Remix. Maxed out versatility. You use Twisted Crusade, and then right before it expires, you use Fell Spike. It's insane. Yeah, that's what that was. Gear was all just speed mastery the whole way through. What I did though is when it increased to 779, I looked for a couple pieces with crit strike instead, so that I could get max out crit strike. And I'll talk about this at the end when I go over the talents. Why when the 779 stuff came, I just took a little bit speed away. What happened was it seemed like the speed was getting kind of capped out, so it was better to move some stuff into crit. So, helmet I just got, speed mastery. Necklace with touch of malice. This could be in any order. You wanted fell stuff on your rings and necklace. However, there was one slot where you couldn't stack, so you went with volatile magics only because volatile magics would trigger on fell touched enemies, which was like the only synergy that wasn't in the fell tree. For example, this trinket is wrong. You wouldn't want IMA scars. You'd want another. You'd want another rank of touch of malice or hair from below.
Comprehend!
It is too far away. I need to get closer.
My duty is one mere mortals cannot comprehend. A sacred charge to serve.
I'm out of
To
range.
serve the master. This body, my mind, comprehend. My vigil ends. Let not the Dark One awaken.
I need to get closer.
Coming up on what was arguably during its time one of the hardest bosses ever. It's made piss easy by the fact that
Dispatching my
Remix is all about DPS.
of the Legion. Heroes, champions, fools. The husk before you was once a vessel for the might of Sargeras. But this temple itself is our prize. The means by which we will reduce your world to cinders. Still, I will not deprive you of this chance to fall before an ancient wonder. Let this avatar be the end of you.
There's nothing to do in the meantime while he talks. Make a couple items. What you get, usually it's always the same stuff. My friends and I discovered that this fallen avatar fight, you actually have to kill the maiden. You can bug it really bad if you stay past the avatar.
I'm out of range.
Your master's crusade dies here!
Sanctimonious bluster feather. You claim the mantle of prophet, which falls last visions of destiny.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Basically, you fight him until this last platform breaks, and then your metamorphosis is back up so you can just face tank the sludge damage. That was very close to not possible in 740 gear, but 779 made it like trivial. You can just stand in the slime.
This is maddening. Why will you not yield?
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I have a target. I need to target something first.
The fun thing that was in Remix, this agony buff. It'll stack infinitely until you dispel it, and it will kill you. My dispel thing is here. But that was funny watching people die to that. Alright, I have to focus because this fight actually hard.
Face the shadows within your own soul that scream. Obliteration beckons. Confront your own darkness. Still
I
you
need to get
resist.
closer.
Then let me repay your enemy.
I'm out of range.
This Demon Hunter, you can literally mess up the ball mechanic and probably be fine.
I need to get closer.
Obliteration beckons. Who will share your fate? Who will save you now? Consume them all!
He's too far away.
Obliteration beckons. Fall before your master. Sense corruption inside you. What is this? Even when your own doubts and fears are made manifest, you will not yield. Fall
I don't
into
have a target.
dark.
Find me, champions, and I will grant
Somehow
you
you
sight.
survive. No matter. Look upon our wonder, mortals, and despair. Behold the world that shall be your tomb! Consume them all!
First.
I got lucky with the Dark Phase. It did enough damage to him to just skip it.
Your age has ended.
For some reason, the load screen on this Nighthold would always take forever. Not quite sure why.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. He's too far away. I don't have a target.
A fun thing you could do was go to the Night Spire.
I'm out of range. He's too far away. I know it's possible. I need to get closer. He's too far away.
foresaw your coming, of course. The threads of fate that led you to this place. Your desperate attempt to stop the Legion. My people faced a
Get her to start talking so that when you come back,
all possible futures in
all the RP is done.
and found only one.
What madman thought to infuse this creature with the Nighthold's power? Hurricane, if this abomination was created to protect lower reaches of the Citadel from invasion, this is a momentous day. I need to get close until the Legion. I cannot attack that. No outsider was permitted inside the corridors of the Nighthold for 10,000 years. I need a target. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. Now the fate of my people rests in the hands of outsiders. All of you. To save us from the terrible bargain made by our queen.
So, this part, there's a lot of RP, so all you can do is wait.
I'm out of range.
Why defy that which devours?
Shanar Dalarat.
The wheels of time turn against you.
Tendrils of power are emanating from the aberration. I believe Elisand is using this creature to maintain the time lock spell. In order to free our allies, I don't have a problem.
My time has come.
It is too far away. The time lock is broken. I need to. They are free.
No doubt our forces will
I'm
be
out of
disorganized.
range.
I will inform them of that and see that they make ready
It
to
is too
resume
far away.
our assault.
From here, we have access to the palace grounds. We can open the gates from the inside. I need to get closer. I don't have a problem. I'm out of range. I need to target something first.
Filthy. Filthy. Filthy.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Have a bite, Master. I know it's your favorite.
The palace grounds are just ahead. You'll find them even more heavily defended than the lower levels. I need to get closer.
Fun fact, in the making of video, I watched a making of the Nighthold. The reason that little black screen is there is because the sewer part and this part are not even on the same instance map. Like, you can't get from this part of the Nighthold back to the sewers like in any way.
Out of range. I don't have a target. It is too far away. I need a target. I need to target something first. I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
And the way this goes is wherever she is patrolling is the way you go. Here's a fun thing I did the other day.
Behold the true mistress of the blade! Let your fates be bound together! Replicate!
It is too far away.
I'm not gonna do it because I want my cooldowns to reset, but what you can do is you can pull this lady up to Star Augur and kill both bosses at the same time.
Detonate!
Seems today though she's kind of stuck on the wall.
Annihilate! Inconceivable! I am...
If only you knew what lay beyond. Such insolence. Very well. I shall show you. See for yourself. The Burning Legion. Slayers of... But we hope to resist. Can you? Is that not enough? Must I show you? Very well. Witness what I have seen. And avatars of non-existence, knowing nothing but hunger. These are the beings who will...
Funny is now the game with the Demenciates, we kind of know that he... Not that he was right, but, I mean, he was onto something.
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Suramar owes its beauty to my runes. I alone have mastered the delicate intertwining of magic into nature's grand cycle.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
Tools on Mythic, this guy has 3 different bosses. You don't have to wait for them to spawn separately.
It is too far away.
Another trick we would do every week. Over here. So take it back to the gate.
I need to target something first.
Now, most groups would do every week, though. It's just split up here. Half people would go that side. Half people would come over here and kill Tychondrius.
I need to get closer. It is too
myself by cleaning up their mess.
It is too far away. I'm out of range. It is too far away.
Never trust a mortal to do a demon's work. Feed my hunger, wretch. Fester and die. Was supposed to win.
That Chondrus is one of those bosses that was super cool during his time. He was even cool during Remix. But, I don't know if they changed his mechanics to work with this or what, but he doesn't do anything.
I need to target something first.
Okay, we don't need him to do anything.
I'm out of range. It is too far away. I need a target. I need to get closer. I don't have a target. It is too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It is too far away.
It's the only boss in the game that you cannot use the hunt against because you fall in the water and die. Which I almost just did, trying to like show you know what not to do.
I need to get closer.
Very cool. Look at the tomb back there. So what's nice is we skipped Ellison talking, so I can just come in here.
It is too far away.
Your timelines end here.
She talks for about 3 minutes if you don't do the skip, so
You exist in but a single moment. I am far less limited.
I need a target.
You'll find time can be quite Your doom draws near.
I need to target something first. I don't have targets.
Time if you'll find time to be quite volatile.
Besides having three lives, 3 phases, she's one of these bosses where I don't think she does anything. Not for one of the coolest end bosses ever in the game. Mr. Gul'dan right here is on Mythic.
I need to get closer.
Time to return the demon hunter's soul to his body, and deny the legion's Gul'dan. I am darkness incarnate.
This is why he was one of the coolest bosses. Because on Mythic, you thought it was over. But then he reveals he's going to possess Illidan as part of the plan.
Such arrogance! Behold the shadow of what is to come. The endless darkness that shall consume your
I can't attack that target. I cannot attack that.
Is it even possible?
The way they changed the fight for Remix is he used to do something like a parasite where he put a parasite on a random person. Or you if you were solo. And the parasite would spawn like 1,000 parasites, and each parasite they hit you would heal a demon within. Um, Obviously, they removed that for Remix. The parasite was not part of it. Now I'm going to another boss that I don't know if it's possible or not, but we're gonna find out.
Champions, you have spilled the blood of Helya's minions. The time has come to enter Helheim itself and end the Sea Witch's dark reign. But first, our final challenge. Heimdall! Persia! Test the mettle of these mortals. I must be certain they possess the courage and skill needed for what is to come. Shall we be lenient with these pets of yours, Odin? Hold nothing back.
I cannot
must
use
know
that.
they are ready for the task ahead.
So be it! The unworthy shall be purged from the halls of valor!
The battle is yours to begin, heroes. I will be the judge.
It is too far away.
Only cowards fear the call of battle.
I'm out of range. I can't attack that target.
Alright.
But I will judge
Definitely possible.
whether you are worthy. It seems I have been too gentle. Have at me. Enough! Your worth is proven. With you as my champions, Helya will fall, and I will at long last be free of the curse that binds me here.
I need a target. I need to get closer. We have a target. I'm out of range. I need to target something first. We have a target.
Sprayed was the easiest one. Even when it was out, it was dumb easy.
I need to get closer. I need to target something first. It is too far away. I need to get
Have
closer.
come to end my reign.
I need a
Whatever shall I do?
I'm out of range.
So kind of you to deliver your soul to me. It will save my valet here the trouble of fetching them from the surface world.
I need to target something first. I'm out of range. We have a target.
You have earned an eternity. Your souls belong to me.
This fight, there's literally nothing special.
The ranks of my Cavaldir. Break upon the waves.
I don't know why people wouldn't do it when it was current. All you had to do was kill these tentacles. The tentacles would keep her out in the ocean.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
has been vanquished. The curse that bound me to the halls of valor is broken at last.
At least Emerald Nightmare. We're gonna end where it all began.
I'm out. It is too far away. I need a target. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need to target something first. It is too far away. I don't have a target. I need to get closer. I need to target something first. I cannot attack that. I can't attack that now. It is too far away. I need a target. I need to get closer. I need to target something first. I'm out of range. I need a target. I cannot attack that. I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I need a target. It is too far away. I don't have a target.
Well, Emerald Nightmare, I'm a little indifferent on. I feel like in Legion Remix, it was okay.
Sense the touch of Cenarius upon this
Um,
canvas. It is a portal that leads to Moonblade. But
I guess just like when regular Legion was out, I feel the same way I felt about
sever the tendrils
that
of
as I
dark
feel about this.
From each of these pathways, palpable evil echoes.
I need to get
My issue with Emerald Nightmare is you started an expansion off called Legion
I need a target.
with a very, like, non-Legion centric raid. I mean, I get Xavius is, like, using this as a distraction. But this all felt more like it was,
The nightmare consumes me.
concerned,
I'll feed your bones to
it felt like Druid stuff. Stuff the Druid should be handling.
Target something first.
is lifted. I return at last to the long slumber.
I need to get closer.
So speedrunning strategy, you die right there.
out of range. I need to target something first. I need a target.
None for you! Only gushing blood and broken bodies! Betrayers, will you remember killing me now?
I'm hoping I can show off, because this is the last day. I'm hoping I can show off the skip here. However, it's so inconsistent, I don't think I'm going to get it.
I don't have a target. It is too far away.
Was foretold in a ring. The long circle is nearly complete.
So, the skip was this. You go right here. Oh, didn't work. Basically, you can kill the boss inside with Twisted Crusade. But basically what happened is, because this is basically a Warlords of Draenor boss, because this is the first tier of Legion, our gear got so high that you can just DPS the eye down through a 99% shield.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
You refuse.
I need a target.
I journey to Nile.
Basically, there's a small chance that Twisted Crusade, if aimed right, like if the demon shoots the actual Fell Spike the right way, that it instantly kills that boss. Because it hits the heart on the inside. I didn't get to show it off, which sucks, but that was a fun thing to do in Remix.
I need to target something
If we can
first.
subdue him, I will do everything in my power to purge the vile touch of Zades from this.
The impurity must have you. Furious! No!
Yes, Cenarius! We are here to save you!
Cenarius dies in like 2 hits. I don't understand if he had no health or if they tuned him to take more damage or what, but he gets absolutely blasted.
And thinks we are the sort it is done. Cenarius is beaten, but my great teacher lives. Now I must focus all of my strength to cleanse him. Xavius waits ahead in the Rift of Al, the true heart of the nightmare. Would that I could fight at your side, heroes, but to this place I cannot go. My bond with the Emerald Dream gives me great power, but it also makes me vulnerable to the Rift's darkness. I'd peered inside it
I
and
need
know
to
this
get closer.
should have stepped within.
I'm out of range.
No, destroy
have
the
a target.
Nightmare Lord. Only this way can the dream
It
be
is too
restored
far away.
and Azeroth be saved.
I'm out of range.
This boss room for Xavius was like, I don't know. I think it's really cool, but then people pointed out how plain it is. Like, all they did was a skybox with a couple roots, and then this room is just grayscale. But that's fine. I think the room is awesome.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
The nightmare has corrupted dragons. God.
Embrace the dream, Legion. It can save you. Embrace the dream.
No, I will not find
Target
work
something first.
unfinished. No, I will not permit it.
And that's it. That's all the mythic raids of Legion.
Heroes, champions, step forth and hear me.
Horrible Antaurus round. Sorry I couldn't
Long been a cancer
showcase the couple bosses. I'm just very tired, and I couldn't do the bridge boss again. Especially after that bug where I fell for like
to a living nightmare.
4 minutes longer than I needed to. I'm gonna go to where it all began. I'm gonna kill this guy. And then I'm gonna go to where it all began in Vel'Shara, because this is the persona I leveled in. I leveled my Demon Hunter here, and
I'm out of range.
I was gonna do that, but never mind. And then we'll talk about the talent tree, because that's changing with Midnight. Show off what I used. Like I said, I showed the gear. It's all just mastery crit. It used to be just mastery speed, but I had to throw some crit in,
What brings you?
get up to 100%, and I'll show you why that is in the talents. So, Felskard, just pick the ones that made sense. Like Immolation Aura has increased radius. This other one, Sigil Flame, is like Granting Fury. I don't need. There's no reason to pick this up. Legion, everything was about speed, so movement speed increased per Fury. This one maybe makes sense in the normal game, but yeah. And then I tried Set Fire to the Pain for like a week. I didn't like it because it kept damaging you after bosses were done, and you couldn't like scrap anything while the little tick was still on you. So, improved soul running was the only one that made sense. So the trees, here's how I like to play. Liked to play. You spam Chaos Strike, so I picked all the Chaos Strikes energy. I picked Desperate Instincts because Netherwalk. It says it increases your movement speed by 100%. It doesn't. You press it and all you do is turn purple. You might as well get the passive that saves you. It automatically casts Blur if you're gonna die. First Blood is insane. Immolation Aura is another thing that really carried this through the remix. Immolation Aura was like you just press it every time you can. It's just infinite fury, basically. Up until I maxed out all my gear, I ran Deflecting Dance. Because when you blade dance, you get a shield. But what happened was the shield got to a point where my haste was so fast the blade dance would be done, and you'd get like 0.1 second of absorb. So Mortal Dance became better. Basically just applies Mortal Strike to things, which is fine. If they're ever going to heal, like, tap is effective. To me, this is a PvP talent, both of these, but it's fine. Chaotic Transformation, that's fine. Here's why I stack crit on all my gear at the end of this. For the longest time, you want a point in looks can kill. I-beam deals to guaranteed critical strikes, but if your critical strike chance is 100%, you don't need to put any points in this node, because you crit with everything all the time anyway. I moved the point over. I used to have only 1 point in Dancing with Fire. Just another 25% damage that I gained by going crit. Blind Fury. Again, I-beam's insane. So anything that enhances like these 4 buttons. These 3. Yeah, pretty much these 6 buttons. Anything that enhances these 6, you pick it up. Going Infernal. It just makes it better again. Trail of Ruin. This is one of the best talents in the game. This doesn't sound like much, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, over 4 seconds, because the stacks with your mastery increases chaos damage you do. That includes this dot. This damage over time effect would be like you casted 4 blade dances in one. Because it would do its damage again each second. And I think the Trail of Ruin did more damage than the actual blade dance. Even though it doesn't say that, this doesn't add the synergy in. Okay. Burning Wound. Again, more Immolation Aura. Now, Burning Wound's a special one because this talent's awesome. It applies to everything all the time. It says maybe applied to up to 3 targets. There ain't no way. Everything you look at has Burning Wound on it, and it's just another dot. Furious Gaze. Haste when your I-beam's done. It's kind of required to go down the tree. For the longest time I ran Restless Hunter because I really thought getting a charge of Fell Rush back was important for going fast. What I came to realize, and my friend told me, is he's like, the damage on Inner Demon is another one that doesn't tell you it synergizes. And this is like beyond cracked. Like, when the Inner Demon hits something, it's like your biggest hit. And I thought the Blade Dance damage was good, but my friend's like, no, Inner Demon is. When it says entering demon form, it's not. Doesn't really explain that anything that would put you in demon form also triggers an Inner Demon. So let's say you're already in Metamorphosis, and then you press I-beam. Let's see, where is it? There's a talent that I-beam turns you into a demon, right? That also triggers Inner Demon. It's anytime you would become metamorphosized, even if you're already metamorphosized, causes this. So you can proc it off I-beam like every 10, like what, 20 seconds. Another one that's a sleeper one was Rage Fire. Up to 3 critical strikes are stored, which are pretty much what it's saying is 3 ticks of your immolation aura is stored and then explode when it expires. You would have so many stacks of immolation aura on you that this is crazy. Another huge talent. You gain critical strike chance equal to 80% of your critical strike chance. This just makes Demon Hunters like bonkers in this mode. Optional one I picked is Screaming Brutality. I never actually press throw glaive, but this presses it for you when you blade dance. which is fine. It's just additive damage. I tried Chaotic Dispulsion. I tried Fell Barrage. I didn't like it. I like this pat. Like, I don't know. I'm lazy. I couldn't kill the bridge guy. So obviously, anything that passive and just presses my button for me, that's what I picked. People told me this is bad. I don't care. I had so much fun. Shattered Destiny. Basically, you get like an extra 3 to 4 seconds being a demon every time you pop it in any way. Like, even though I have the eye beam, it's 5 seconds, but you can extend it to like 9. This used to be 1 full second per fairy spent, and people were like in Metamorphosis forever. So they nerfed it. I think they nerfed it like as soon as Remix came out, like the first day. They're like, nah, that needs to be like a tenth of what it is, because we're gonna have demon hunters like never exiting demon form. Cycle of Hatred. Here's one that's like, it was a sleeper to begin with, and then it became horrible. Issue is bosses don't last 20 seconds. So you getting 20 seconds removed off your eye beam doesn't matter when nothing lives long enough to keep Cycle of Hatred going. Started as sleeper, ended up as just a wasted talent. Fire Inside, I want to talk about this. This is probably the strongest talent in the game, and it's not even close. I don't know why this reads this way. It has 1 additional charge and a 30% chance to refund a charge. I swear you just get refunded a charge just by attacking things. There's been times I had like 6 immolation auras on me at the same time. And because it changes it to chaos damage, it also synergizes with everything. Because it now counts as every type of magic, and yeah. This is insane. If this is how Demon Hunter plays at midnight, I might want to play it, because Fire Inside is so fun. To see how many stacks of this you can get on you at once. I didn't go for the Vengeful Retreat stuff, because Vengeful Retreat is lame. So, yeah. The only big change in this whole thing is towards the end I moved to point out a looks and kill, because I was getting guaranteed crits anyway, and people recommended picking this up. I like Shattered Destiny and Screaming Brutality instead of these two. Okay, this side of the tree. Choices don't really matter until you get down to about here. Pursuit, you absolutely need this in the remix, or anytime you're, like, I'd say even in the normal game. Mastery increasing your movement speed is crazy. That's a crazy line to have on anything, but there it is. Oh, here's Demonic. When you finish Eye Beam, it turns you into a demon. What it doesn't tell you is that if you're already a demon, it just extends that time by 5 seconds. Quick and Sigils is another one you can move to like anything you like. The only issue is the stuff on here that I could move it to was like even more pointless to me than this. Spectral Sight is like PvP is for nerds. The range of Disrupt, who cares? If you're going to be silencing something, you should be like up on it anyway. Basically pummel. For the longest time I used Master of the Glaive, only because when I'm Mythic Plus, you could throw Glaive and it would slow the guys. You could then run past them and then hold aggro. Issue is I'm a Havoc Demon Hunter, so like this is only used in like carrying people through like 30s. So I took a point out of there. I didn't like it anymore. I love Fellblade. I think this is awesome. It doesn't do much damage. The only thing it is it's a short range charge. Makes me feel like a warrior, which is my main. It's a short range charge, and it gives you, it pretty much caps your fury, because this generates 40 fury. But there's synergies with other things, and I swear it should say just maximizes your fury, because 40 Fury is crazy. Even if this set generates 10 Fury, I think it would still cap your Fury like instantly. Soul Rending. Again, just free leech. You're getting that off the gear and stuff anyway in this mode. A point I wish I didn't have to put here, but it's the only other thing that helps. Darkness. You throw this down when you just, like, it's a final oh shit button, like a 15% chance to just not take damage. I mean, roll the dice, I guess. Again, more mastery, speed. Cooldown of Fel Rush reduced by 20%. Takes it from a 10-second recharge to an 8-second. This is like one of my favorite talents. And then I just picked up Anguish because it's connected. And it's more I-beam damage. It pretty much makes another Demon Hunter come in I-beam too for about the same damage. And it heals you, which I've never noticed the heal was that strong. Rush of Chaos, of course, reduces the cooldown amount of focus by a minute. That's crazy. It's normally a 3-minute cooldown. Got it down to 2 minutes, and then with remix time, you could press it and be back in like a minute. In the hunt was awesome. It's just like a super long range charge, and it also adds a big leech to your target. This can be used to let's say there's a boss mechanic that gets like the bridge guy. You're getting knocked around a whole lot. To get back on him, you should probably use the hunt, because again, you're gonna leech and put that big dot on him. So the hunt is awesome. The only other talent in here I can think that's I don't probably didn't need was Live by the Glaive. You just get healed for 2% of your health. Pretty much for some reason, at this 5 seconds, you're gonna parry. Like if you have like 4 guys attacking you, you're gonna parry something at some point in 5 seconds. I don't know why they put like 2 vengeance demon or things in the tree, but okay. Yeah, that's the talents. So yeah, that's it. It's been fun. I hope they do another remix soon. This was awesome. It still had its problems. Yeah, I'm gonna talk more about that probably in a separate video. This video was just doing the runs, showing you what what the raids were. I'll talk more about remix after it's done. My full opinion. Peace.